Hi, it's Ariel with Auto City in El Cajon, San Diego's award-winning used car dealership, and this is a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta SEL, but this is no ordinary Jetta. This is a hybrid Jetta. After having recently tested some Volkswagen and Audi TDI cars, I thought it only appropriate to move down the line and see how the hybrids are. After the TDI fiasco, Volkswagen will no longer be offering new diesels into the US market. You can only get them used right here. Your only option for a Volkswagen if you want something other than traditional internal combustion are hybrids. And even though this is a slightly older model, it's a 2013 with 92,000 miles, it's clean and in good shape, so I wanted to see how Volkswagen did with hybrids. So let's take a look. Not to discredit the e-Golf, but for those of us looking for a fuel-efficient, forward-thinking car with some range and without the need to plug in every night, the Jetta hybrids are surprisingly impressive. Powered by a 1.4-liter turbocharged engine paired with a 7-speed automatic transmission and hybrid technology, this little baby produces 170 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque, all while averaging 42 city, 48 highway. That's right up there with the diesels. With a 12-gallon gas tank, expected range in miles can range from about 500 to 580, depending on your environment and driving habits. It's also user-friendly, easy to operate and understand, unlike other hybrids, with a simple energy flow readout right here on the LCD screen. Plus, it features VW's awesome DSG transmission for a more hands-on, spirited drive. So it starts almost like a hybrid, but then the engine kicks in. And whoa, take it easy with the AC, man. A light breeze, please, directly to my knees. Actually, I like these controls. Ooh. This is a hybrid car like no other. This is a hybrid car that you can shift and downshift. Ooh, I like it. There's a lot of G-force with this car. This car is nice. I mean, it's definitely the torquiest hybrid I've ever driven. See, this is what happens when you combine hybrid technology with Volkswagen's DSG transmission. The result is quite a marvelous thing. Acceleration is fun. It's responsive. It's not hard to manage. What is weird about this car, however, is the braking. It's like all the air gets sucked out of the car when you brake. It's such a weird sensation. You gotta be very gingerly with the brakes. Very gingerly. All in all, fun car, but that regenerative braking does take some getting used to, as it did on the Lexus CT 200. So now the burning question is, which hybrid do I like better? This or the Lexus CT 200H? That's a tough question to answer. First of all, this car is more fun to drive, hands down. The CT 200 does have a pretty passable sport mode, but at the base of it all, it still drives like a Prius. This drives like a Volkswagen, and Volkswagens are fun to drive. They're both quite nice. The Lexus has a little bit more of a prestigious badge, if that's what you're into. The Lexus has more of a snug cockpit feel, which I'm very into. I like the very elevated center console that they have. This has a very low center console, kind of out of the way. But the seats in this car are very comfortable, as is the visibility. Whereas the Lexus has a little bit of a tighter rear window, makes it a little harder to see out the back. Mollison? Where am I? Like the Golf, the Jetta's door pocket is also large enough to house my giant oversized hippy-dippy water bottle. It's a little bit snugger, but you can still get it in and out of there. However, the buttons for the gas flap and the trunk release are right there, so I would be careful not to hit those buttons when inserting and removing your giant oversized hippy-dippy water bottle on a regular basis. While I stressed how much nicer the Golf TDI was with the SE trim, this Jetta is the SEL. Volkswagen splits their trims into 3 different levels, the S, the SE, and the SEL. And while the SE made the Golf very well appointed, the Jetta by nature is more of an entry-level car than the Golf. Therefore, the base model is under-appointed. So I would recommend waiting to find the right SEL model. You do get a lot of nice amenities. Amenities like power adjustable leather seats. Now I said leather, not leatherette. These are genuine leather seats, unlike the Golf's SE trim, which comes with that VTEX synthetic leatherette. They are also two-toned, if you're into that sort of thing, and perforated to let the heat in. These are heated seats, which are controllable right here on your dual-zone climate control panel. The SEL trim also features Fender premium audio, satellite navigation on probably one of the friendliest user interfaces out there. And as to be expected from Volkswagen, the build quality on this interior far exceeds that of its competitors. And of course you have this sunroof here, which is not quite as large as the Golf's panoramic style sunroof, but it's there nonetheless, and it lets the sunshine in. And if you are going to seek out a slightly older Jetta like this 2013 model, again, price in the used market between the SEL and other trims is negligible. Here's where the hybrid Jetta falls short when compared to the Golf or the Lexus CT200. Trunk space. That big, beautiful hybrid battery eats right into the cargo capacity of not only taking up space, but making it sort of an unusable bi-level trunk. So if you had something with a surface area that's bigger than this part right here, you're kind of out of luck. So how do you make a fuel-efficient hybrid that's also fun to drive? Well, this is your answer right here. The sooner you accept the fact that this car is a hybrid, the sooner it will give back to you. It doesn't drive like a Prius, and it doesn't drive like a TDI. It drives like its own thing. I kind of like that. As an enthusiast, I was reluctant to embrace hybrids. With the Lexus, I learned to tolerate them, but with the Volkswagen, I learned to dig them. If you approach this car without any expectations of what it needs to be, either as a Volkswagen or as a hybrid, it can be pretty cool. No, it's not perfect. Yeah, there are a couple of quirks about it, but all in all, it drives and feels nice. I feel like Volkswagen put a little more effort into making it an enthusiastic driver's car than Lexus did with the CT200H, and for that, I'd probably pick the Jetta over the Lexus. I still prefer the driving experience of TDI, but as far as hybrids go, I could get used to this Volkswagen line of hybrids. If you want to come check out this Jetta hybrid or any other cars we have in our award-winning lot, come see us in El Cajon or visit us online at goautocity.com. Thanks so much for watching. Hey used car shoppers, thanks for watching this video. We got lots of great car reviews and walkarounds coming up, plus informative tidbits, how-tos, and an all-around good time. So be sure to subscribe to Auto City's YouTube channel to see more, and we'll be your friend for life. Auto City.